can be arrested. Arresting is never the issue, whether justifiably done so or not. Normally, it is the method used. I mean, we're in a country where we had hoped that we would see sanity prevailing in terms of the political culture in our country. So any of us, if any of us is to be arrested, there is police. Police is the legitimate arm of law enforcement. One, initially you can summon a person. I don't think any of us, when they are summoned to go to where the CID headquarters is or wherever they summon, that any of us would say no. I would like to believe, for example, like if Honorable the Lord Mayor Erias Lukwago had been given a summons, that he wouldn't have gone to Chiburi or wherever he would have been summoned, and if there was to be an arrest, for an arrest be done, and then the due process of the law to be followed. That's what needs to be done. And I would like to call upon the colleagues who are in government. Really, these are not partisan issues. These are national issues. These are issues of building a culture. Because I keep saying this, let me repeat it. Today you are in power, tomorrow you are not. Then what happens? What do you desire to see happen when you're out of power? Because that will happen down the road. As day follows night. Change is a constant. It's an immutable law of nature. It's an immutable law spiritually. So we would like really to urge those who are on the side of government, whatever has veiled your minds or veiled your faces to some of these realities, rethink. We want sanity in this country. So tomorrow when you're out of government, the culture that you'd have established is the very culture that would be even influence those who would be in power. Anybody who is going to be arrested for whatever reason, that they are summoned. They are taken to court, and the due process of the law is followed. Not to do that is being short-sighted, and I think it has almost reached the levels of insanity, the way I look at things, the way they happen. Because if you've already used wrong methods, you've used the army to arrest, then why humiliate a person? Abaganda bagamba nti bw'omegga toluma. Why? Why would you have to humiliate another person? Would you want to be humiliated in the event that you're out of power? Which will happen down the road. That's one thing we should know. At least those of us who participate in the fight. We've always known that leaders come, leaders go, governments come, governments go. That's one aspect. Second aspect, as I conclude, countries to be stable, long-term, need to be built on institutions. Not any of us as individuals. We are human beings. Today you are alive, tomorrow you are not there. None of us is going to live forever. So the stability of the country needs to be built on institutions. So one thing I'd like to raise here, and I really hope that Honorable Amama Mbabazi, I also see the minister, a cabinet minister, Honorable Kasolo, put these issues within the internal institutions of the NRM, in SEC or whatever other decision-making organs that you do have. You see, the army needs to be immunized, and the country also needs to be protected. We've always tried the best to ensure that the army remains separate. That while it has levels of political consciousness in the officer corps and in the men, that it should not be partisan. Two, there is a law in our statute books, and it was purpose of protecting ourselves, not only for now, but even for the future. Now, any officer, mostly when we went into the multi-party dispensation, that any officer in uniform who wants to engage in politics should get out of uniform. That's what happened, actually, in 2004. I was in uniform, I retired. I remember the Honorable Museveni retired at the same time. Honorable Kahindo Tafiri, Honorable Jim Muhoozi, including General Museveni, who is the president. We all got out of uniform and then went into different parties. So now there is a dilemma in the country. Like these issues which are happening, the institution to which they could be taken to discuss them and see how we can resolve them amicably and maintain stability would be Parliament. But you have an outfit which is under a military officer, the CDF himself. PLU, I think, is the political formation. And then you find a speaker and a deputy as members of that political outfit. We really have to be very careful. Let's not play with fate. I have said before, let me repeat it. You people who are in government, you need to go and study particular laws critically. The law of cumulative effect and the law of unintended consequences. These laws are not managed by anybody. They are outside our control. They have got their own life. When they kick into action, things happen. So please, discuss these issues. Resolve them. General Muhoozi wants to go into politics, let him get out of uniform. And then the speakers, if they want to go join his party, if he starts a party, let them go join a party. Then we know that the speakers of that party, the current arrangement is not acceptable. Because we're a country of 47 million people.